Just came out for a little walk in the forest. Found this little teepee thing. Did a little breath work. A little breath work ceremony in a little teepee in the forest. I was feeling a little angsty this morning for no reason in particular. I get these bouts of anxiety from time to time. I'm not really sure what the cause of it is. Just a sense of not knowing what to do with myself. Having too much time on my hands. And not having the appropriate outlet to channel this energy into. Feel like I'm doing a lot with my time, but I'm not really accomplishing anything. Too much doing, and I try to let myself to just be, but my mind tends to take over and send me down a spiral of doubtful thoughts. I always return to center because I've been down this spiral enough times to know how to get back. But certain days, again, for no reason in particular, I just get this uneasy sense of anxiety. And I've dealt with it almost my whole life, so I'm very good at appeasing it and, again, bringing myself back to center. Depression and anxiety, I believe, are first and foremost caused by a lack of creativity. The solution to depression is expression. This is something I've been thinking about a lot lately. If you find yourself depressed, if you find yourself in a rut and you don't really know why, chances are you've been consuming a little bit too much, in whatever form that may be, whether it's consuming too much media, too much doom scrolling, too much binge watching TV, too much binge eating junk food. It doesn't feel very good when you have an unequal balance of consumption and creation. You need to balance out the two. And in our society today, we are very much a consumption-heavy people. We consume far much more than we create. And when we do create, it often feels kind of menial and purposeless. Going to work over these past few years, I've done work in odd jobs, and it feels good, better than doing nothing, but at the same time, I know there is more that I can be doing with my time. I'm capable of providing so much more value than working in a kitchen or doing random odd jobs here and there that I don't really feel very purposeful within myself about. Again, I make the most out of all of these things, and I've learned a lot from them, but I've never had a stable full-time job, thankfully. I get work when I need it. Money always comes when I need it. And I've been fighting this battle of whether to search out a job so I can make money, so then I can use that money to go towards creating something that's more meaningful. But at the same time, I kind of trust that if I just pursue what it is that I want to do and just go all in on the things I want to achieve in life, that I will be supported, that I will be given everything that I need along the way without needing to do something that doesn't feel meaningful, that doesn't feel aligned. I'm all about alignment. I think that's my primary word for this year. Aligning, feeling aligned within yourself, knowing what feels aligned and what doesn't, having boundaries, knowing when to say no, knowing what really inspires you and what you're passionate about, and pursuing that regardless of what anybody else says, following what your spirit pulls you towards, being delusional with your goals, with your dreams, pursuing them when everybody else thinks you're insane, when just doing what feels right regardless of what anybody else says, following your gut, following your intuition, pursuing what feels the most aligned and meaningful. And it's hard to do that if you are always depressed. Feeling depressed does not feel aligned. And the solution to that, once again, is creation, expression. Think of a time where you felt very low in your life. Maybe you're depressed, maybe you were anxious. Likely you were consuming too much at that time. Another way of consumption that we fall into the trap of is consuming thoughts, particularly negative thoughts. Getting trapped in the consumption of negative thought patterns, negative thought forms. They can easily pull us in and send us down a spiral of darkness and depression, dis-ease. And the solution to that, again, is expression. Going and acting, being fully engaged and participating in the act of creation. Creative expression. And it doesn't have to be anything complex. It can be something as simple as cleaning your house. It can be going and doing a workout, going for a walk. Anything where you are actively participating in the creation of anything, really. Drawing, writing, speaking, moving, anything that floats your boat. It could be making music, whatever it is, just going out and expressing yourself. We feel depressed because we are suppressing and oppressing what wants to be expressed. And when we express ourselves, when we let go and allow what wants to be expressed to come out, we feel good again. We feel our power come back to us because we're stepping back into our creative power, because we are creators. And depression arises once again because we forget our creative power. We fall into the trap of believing that we are not in control of our lives. Depression arises primarily because we believe we are victims to our circumstances. And creation, expression, takes your power back. You have control over what it is you are creating, and that gives you a sense of control, a sense of power, a sense of alignment. And you need to pursue the things that make you feel aligned, the things that give you that sense of power and control and creativity over what it is, over your life just in general. So if you find yourself feeling depressed, feeling oppressed, you need to go out and create something. And don't create anything for anybody else. It needs to be from a place of integrity and from a place of you actually wanting to do it for yourself. Expressing for the sake of expressing, creating for the sake of creating. From a place of alignment. Don't do it to impress. Don't post videos because you want to become famous. Don't put out content because you want to get rich. Do it from a place of alignment and integrity, like I said. Do it because your soul wants to express whatever wants to come out of you. Often in these videos, I don't know what the hell I'm going to speak about, and I don't get barely any views on these videos, but it feels good to speak. And the more I do it, the better I get, the more I feel good about it. And it's a practice, and it's something that feels really good. Expressing, once again. I'm in the act of expressing. And earlier, just a couple hours ago, just an hour ago, I was feeling a little low, feeling anxious, like I said. Now that I'm expressing, now that I'm creating something, I feel my power coming back to me. I feel like I'm back in control. I feel aligned once again. Releasing the anxiety, stopping the consumption, coming into creation, coming into expression, aligned, passionate, purposeful, meaningful. And because I want to do it, this is something that I want to do, not something that I feel pressured into doing. I'm not trying to impress anybody. And I trust that when I am in this state of creativity, the people that resonate with this message will find me. Whatever creative expression you are doing, you are sending out a vibrational signal frequency. And whatever signal that form of creation is sending out, you will attract back to you and magnetize back to you what resonates at that same vibrational frequency. And when we are in a state of consumption, we can consume good things, of course, and we need a balance, like I said. But if you are consuming shit, you will vibrate at a level of shit because it's all vibration. And this leads to another point. You need to be consuming high vibrational things, eating high vibrational foods, surrounding yourself with high vibrational beings, being out in nature, good, passionate, like-minded people. What's that saying? You are the sum of the 3 people you hang out with or spend most of your time with. This is so true because those people are influencing your energy. The environment you surround yourself is influencing your energy. If you are always indoors, if you are always surrounded by negative material energy under fluorescent indoor lights, surrounded by uninspired people, then that will most definitely influence you. You need to be consuming high vibrational things if you want to be expressing and creating high vibrational things. If you want to be attracting more positive outcomes in your life, if you want to be attracting abundance and wealth and luxury and peace and bliss and fulfillment into your reality, you need to be consuming those things. You need to be thinking the thoughts that are aligned with that reality. Again, everything is vibration, everything is frequency. And what you put in, what you put out is what you will get back, what you will attract back to you. The more negative thoughts we think, the more negative circumstances we attract into our life. The more positive, life affirmative thoughts we put out there, expression we put out there, the more we will attract that into our reality. So get out there and create something. Go involve yourself, really allow yourself to dissolve into the act of creation. So anything that inspires you. Maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a runner, an athlete, maybe you're a chef. I really enjoy cooking. Cooking is an amazing creative outlet for me. You have that thing, you know what it is. Go pursue that thing. Do it for the love of doing it, because you love it, because you want to do it, not because you feel pressured into doing it. Even if you don't feel like doing it, just go start, and more often than not, you will begin to feel good about it. You just need to start. It's like when you start the workout, even though you don't feel like it, those are some of the best workouts we tend to have. When we not force yourself, but you do it because you love yourself and respect yourself enough to do the thing even though you don't feel like doing it, because you know it's what's best for you. Breath work. Again, going for a walk, connecting to nature, breath work. These may not sound like super creative things, but they are. You are actively participating in the unfolding of whatever it is you are doing, consciously aware of what it is you are doing, and that is creativity. In every moment you are creating something, you are expressing a vibrational frequency, and that is creation. But the majority of the time we are unconscious of what it is we are emitting. So you need to go consciously create more of what it is you want. Go express yourself. Go allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to express the parts of you that you have perhaps been suppressing, oppressing, not allowing yourself to express because you've been trying to impress. So you're being fake to yourself. You're pretending to be something that you're not. Again, it doesn't have to be public. Just do it for yourself. Do it within the confines of your own home. Maybe it's dancing. Dancing feels amazing. Maybe just go singing. Singing feels amazing as well. Again, it's just expression of energy, creativity, something, whatever that may be for you. You know what that is. You know what makes you feel good. You know what inspires you. Go out and do that thing. Express yourself. Stop allowing yourself to be depressed. Go express yourself. Creative, conscious expression of energy. That is how we change the world. Putting out the right vibrations, harmonious, balanced vibrations, inspired, creative, passionate, creative, I already said that, energy. Put that out there. That changes the field of energy, the field of consciousness. Even if it's just happening within yourself, you'll feel better about yourself, and that is helping change the energy of the field. And that is ultimately the most important thing you can do. Just putting out good energy, being an expression of good, powerful, potent, positive energy. And that is what I need you to do. Siphon, channel your creative potential into something that really matters to you, that really matters, that can really make a difference. Thank you for making it this far if you did. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love.